I lied to her just now.
Howdy folks, welcome to It's Nighttime, and yeah, I'm in my car for this. Why am I in my car for this? Oh yeah, that's why. And the reason why I don't have my car running and I have the door open, it's super hot and it's SoCal. It's California heat. Do you really think I want to have my car running while I'm doing this intro? I thought not. But anyway, oh yeah, there's one other thing I have to add to this. I'm back for my third year for the 50th. So, yeah. But for those wondering, Knight, Casey, what is this event? Well, for starters, this is a sneak previews event of what's going to be coming for Not Scary Farm for the 50th. Exclusive access to their legacy store that they announced at Midsummer Scream last month. That I went to that panel. Wonderful time. I'm really eyeing on that Loungefly bag they introduced, along with the history of Scary Farm's novel as well. So that's going to be a ton of fun, to say the very least. Not to mention this event, oh my god, this is just a preview event where they're going to be having a lights on walkthrough of Origins, My Original Maze. They're going to be having a makeup demo. At 7 p.m. my time, they will be doing a live stream announcing the new mazes along with the new scare zone. So I'm gonna hopefully be there. I'm excited for that. I'm also not gonna be alone tonight, but I'm waiting for my friend to get here, waiting for our little special guest for this vlog. So it's not just gonna be me fully, but also tonight is also gonna be not just me. So far, a lot of the people I have talked with have been other theme park creators, Haunt fans, alumni of Haunt. That includes me as well. And so many other people are here. And the thing is, the tickets were actually not bad. They were $20 for each, which is not bad for an event for Knott's. First time around, they sold it within 40 minutes. Second time, after a delay, they sold after 30 minutes. So everybody wants to be here for the previews for the 50th of Haunt. We're all excited. I'm excited, and here's the thing. I would have been introduced to what these were either if I didn't go to this event, I would have known from the stream tonight, or I would have known from my orientation, which is going to be happening next week. That's it. I know rumors, I hear the trails, I've heard some things here and there, but I don't know if they're 100% confirmed until they get confirmed here. So, this is going to be fun on the ball, guys. Like, I am super excited. Join me on the spooky farm that is particularly scary as we go into the Not Scary Farm 50th anniversary preview events. As they call it, Nightmares Revealed. Is it bad how much I really want to steal that as a title for a storyline for my show? But do you want to join me? Let's go. Alright, it took a while, but I have my friend, it's a Gaby!
Hi, it's a GhoulishGabs.
It's a GhoulishGabs.
It's a me.
It's a her! Her information will be in the link below, but she's my +1. Are you excited?
Yes!
Yeah, we're gonna have fun tonight.
I'm excited.
We're now being held here. So many people. We're moving again!
Slightly.
No, we just moved slightly.
Ever so slightly.
And we're shivering in anticipation. But we're actually moving! Are you excited? I'm so excited! Yeah! We're all excited! So freaking excited! Oh my god!
I've never done one of these events before. I'm so excited.
Yeah! Look at that! The skeletons are there. This is so exciting! It's about 5 minutes before they start the live stream for the announcements for the mazes, the scare zones. But generally, this is when the whole event starts for the next 3 hours. So this is gonna be a fun ride.
I see in clips from the stream, since I can't film it exactly from my position with my camera. So, here's some clips.
And new for this year is an old friend that you probably remember. Roll it. The Gauntlet returns. This classic scare zone returns to put the evil in medieval. Live out your wildest fantasies in this ghost from the past. Are you ready to unearth 3 new and terror-ridden mazes? First up, roll it. Cinema Slasher. Take in a fright-filled flick at the Midnight Theater, but you may find yourself in a starring role. Venture through the screen itself and into the movie worlds of the Cinema Slasher. Will you make it to the sequel or wind up another victim of the Midnight Theater? Shh, the movie's starting.
All right, so up next, coming to memory lane, it's room 13. A dangerously addictive new cocktail named the Devil's Elixir lies at the blood-red heart of the Blind Tiger murders. But where did it come from? Check into the extravagant Argive Hotel where you may find the answers. Or you may not be found at all.
Back in 1977, Knott's Scary Farm debuted the 10 Chilling Chambers. Anybody remember that one? You probably need back medicine then. To celebrate our 50th anniversary, we are debuting the modern version. Last up of the new mazes, the Chilling Chambers. But don't take my word for it. Please welcome the murderous maniac who presides over the chamber itself, the Keeper.
Hiya, Fringies. It's so great to be back home here at Knott's Scary Farm. Crank up that fog, because it's time for me to open my chamber doors. Inside, you'll see nightmares of 50 years of Halloween horrors. Let me hear you. I've spent a half-century unearthing trinkets and totems of terror, but the time is right for me to show you my collection. I can't wait for the air to be crisp and for the leaves to crush beneath my graveyard boots. And most of all, Fringies, to hear the sound of screams echo through the halls of my chilling chambers. Until then, Fringies, good riddance, bad night, and I'll see you in the fog.
Performing 3 times a night at the Walter Knott Theater, this production will take you on a sexy, scintillating, and provocative musical journey, celebrating 50 years of terror, frights, and laughter. It's based upon some of your favorite mazes and entertainment offerings throughout the past 50 years. We'll take you from the dark and ominous streets of Calico to the frightening and terror-filled doll factory and to the fiery depths of hell itself.
Yeah! But there's one more show, and ladies and gentlemen, that last show needs no introduction.
I've had enough of this nonsense. Good people of Calico, are you ready?
Hey, I was just talking about you.
Can it pass, Slinger? I'm taking over.
The witch Sarah Marshall has returned, and it's up to you and me to terminate the turmoil that has terrorized our territory. The curse of Calico is real, and we're gonna end it. Tonight, at 9:45 American time, I will have the witch in my custody to face the noose. Come join me right here for a Calico tradition that puts a rope around her neck and a smile on my face. Are you ready for a hanging?
Okay, so we watched the panel and oh man, this is gonna be a fun year.
I'm excited. I'm super psyched. I'm super stoked. Let's go. Might have to come back a couple times this year. ostrich sausages?
I don't want to.
I'm curious.
Alrighty, I went to Calico Tots, and this is Gaby's friend Sai. What? Can you show what you got, Sai?
Yeah, pastrami tater tots. It's pretty good so far.
It looks incredibly messy.
It's super spooky. It's messy, yeah. A little messy, but it's super good.
Okay.
Highly recommend.
Meanwhile, this is the fingers and toes tots. It's supposed to be, I didn't know there was beef, so I thought it was cheese and tomatoes and cilantro. I asked for no cilantro, but it's beef, tomatoes, cheese, and tots. And honestly, it's like a weird, scary mess, so we're gonna have fun trying it. And Gaby is getting her food over there because they're doing exclusive hot food just for tonight. Honestly, I don't know how this is going to be. I'm just gonna try. I'm usually okay with tomatoes, but I'll just try it with the meat and cheese. Okay, honestly, the mystery meat is good. It's supposed to be beef, but the beef is good. Oh! Apparently, I thought it had tater tots. There's fries and tater tots in here.
What is the finger and toes?
That's what it is. The finger toast is potatoes and fries. I honestly, I can't remember the rating scale that me and my husband made, but honestly, it's like, I say it's like a good B. I should probably try it with the tomato to see how it is. So I'm trying to get a tomato. It doesn't bring anything with tomato, honestly. It's just no flavor.
No flavor?
No flavor, honestly.
Does it need pepper? What does it need?
Honestly, the flavor's more in the beef than anything. The tomato, honestly, doesn't even need to be there unless it complements the cilantro. But honestly,
Maybe
this is
for
okay.
show.
I feel like it's for show, but this is okay. Like, tomatoes are okay. I feel not bad. So you had more of your pastrami fries. How is it overall?
It's still pretty good. There's some mustard in there.
There's mustard in
it?
it?
It's like honey mustard. And
Interesting. Also, apparently, Gaby, there is also regular fries with the tots, so that's the fingers and toes.
Oh, okay.
But you got, what do you...
I just have a regular burger.
We're selling regular burgers?
Yeah, I know. It's interesting. They have only had a regular burger. Yeah.
Not the elk burger?
I tried getting it, but he was like, I'll see what's in it. I don't know if we have it tonight, but...
Wow. Gaby was going to be interested to get the elk burger they're selling, but she has a regular burger.
Yeah.
Hey, it's still something.
I still paid $18 for it, so.
Still paid $18?
Yeah, it was like 18. Yeah.
This is about $15. And honestly, it was supposed to have cilantro, but here's the thing: the beef was good, Gaby.
Okay.
The beef is good. The tomatoes don't make any sense with it, but honestly, this is not the beef. This is not bad on itself. Again, it's like a B. What do you give yours? Like an.
I give it a B. It feels like something you get at Winter Stencil. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you can't give anything because you just got a regular burger.
It's a spooky burger.
It's a spooky burger.
It's spooky because it's making my taste buds go, oh.
All right, we just had food, and Gaby pointed out that my food was basically Tex-Mex.
Yeah, you just had a walking taco with tots.
Yeah.
It's Napoleon Dynamite stream.
Yeah, but so all three of us are gonna go to Oranges for the walkthrough, and we have to get through that through Fog Alley. Will the camera do well in the fog? Who knows? But there's monsters here. And it's going to be fun. I know you! Hey! Oh my god! I know you! I know you too! Hey! Oh man! Oh! Oh, they got people cornered! Oh! Oh my god! Hey! Oh, who are you? Who are you?
Who are you?
I know you!
I know you!
I know you too, yeah! Oh, it's Talon! Oh my god, wait! Oh my god, no! No way! No. Is it? No way! Oh my god. Quartz beanie!
Yeah, what do you think? It's rigged.
It's so cool!
It's rigged.
Yeah, but look at the costumes though. Aren't they amazing, Court?
Oh, they are wonderful. Look at this. My goodness. Who gets to wear these? Oh, the gauntlet?
I think it's a gauntlet, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Good for them.
The gauntlet outfits honestly look so cool, and I can't wait to know who's going to be wearing them. Like, they're going to be amazing. Yeah.
I'm so happy. I cannot wait to see creepy little jesters because we need creepy little silly guys.
Now about to enter into my old maze of 2 years that I've been in here in the very first room. This will be my last time going on it with the lights on, so I can't wait. Here's the letter. Look at it, guys, we're in the mirror. But no, this is the last time I'll be in this room. The last time.
Well, until you come back again.
Until I come back, but this is the last time I'm scaring this room completely. So, let it be, if we move. Then again, I would have fun playing with the curtains here like crazy. But I just realized something, Gabby. See, brought the tassels back. It was just curtains here. They brought these back. Yeah, we can go through.
Barracks. 999 happy haunts here. There's 4,000.
No, so cool. I know that the prisoner that's here is inspired by Ted Dougherty's actual haunt actor that he portrayed. And then here's the wonderful bank. Ah, the bank. Yeah, right here, right here.
Oh, I thought that guy was.
We're in the bank. And now we're in the schoolhouse. Also, it's interesting to see how my camera's working with the lights on. So this is like a fun little tester.
Good?
So this is what a fun day is like. Someone else go first, please. Can someone else go first?
Oh, there's drawings here.
Someone go first.
So many drawings. Like
Here's a funeral. And this is where people go that.
yeah. This is where the blood would pop up.
Yep. This guy looks like he's seen some stuff. He's like, he looks like he's having his stomach ache.
Yeah, he's fine.
I didn't realize that this is a room.
Oh yeah, we're in the Wilderness Dance Hall, and this building is incredibly huge. The funny thing about this is that when we go into the Haunted Shack, we're going up into a stage that's usually set up there. And this is technically not the stage, but still.
I thought you were a mannequin at first.
Demonic baby. It's just taking a nap. No, it's taking a nap.
Demon baby.
It's just taking a slight nap.
I feel that.
Oh, throwback crows. I love them. Yeah, but the poor horse. It's already dead. And now the Haunted Shack. Yeah, the one thing cool, this wall moves.
Oh, jeez!
Yeah!
Scared me.
The wall scared you?
I didn't realize it was gonna move.
Yeah, it actually moves.
The baby wasn't moving, so I thought.
Apparently the baby did move, as the group behind us told us. Oh no, this is just so cool. Seeing all the gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I want... Here's where all of the ghouls would come through. Yeah, they brought back the draping. The draping was not even here last time. And then, oh, I just realized this is Seymour. Hi, Seymour. And then, the tunnel. Yay, they got it inflated. Woo! Oh, that's new. I never saw you make last year.
Oh, hello, little friend.
Ooh, well that's new too. They added a bunch of bones here. There's more bones than usual.
That's what the baby wants snack.
Yeah. Oh, that's new too. There's never bones in here. But no,
There's the manic.
yeah, we're in the night. It's night now, so we're seeing everything.
That's where she flies around.
There's the book. There's the report. And then the hand will usually appear here. Oh, it looks like I can't tell if it. Oh, the good news. The hand is kind of there, but not working. Oh, fog. Fog smell. Oh no. That was a big mouthful of fog smoke in there. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Oh. Are you okay?
That's great.
Are you okay, Si? Oh. That was good.
That was good.
I love seeing it with the lights on. Okay, I have to ask. Why do you have the devil from Cuphead in one of your concept arts?
You know what? This is actually totally inspired by like a Tex Avery art style. So we kind of wanted to go with like a fun cartoon idea of how, you know, taking it from that perspective.
I love that. That is so cool.
Thank you, because I saw the devil from Cuphead. I'm like, wait, what's he doing here?
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely just an inspiration to kind of take it to more of that like fun, playful cartoon place.
Bring her.
Oh, you got
It wasn't for you.
Okay.
Stop stealing her screams.
Oh, sorry.
It's not fair.
Okay.
It's very rude.
Okay, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Thank you. Oh, the twins.
I love them so much.
Oh, they're wonderful. We're in line for one of the photo opportunities at Boot Hill Cemetery that has Seymour. Well, not Seymour, the Keeper, where he's getting photos and videos. So we're gonna have a fun time with that.
Next fringies, please.
Hello there, Keeper. How are you doing tonight?
Hello, welcome here tonight. Such a beautiful evening under this moon in this cemetery.
Yeah.
And then there's you guys.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
What can I help you with?
no, we're just exploring. It's going to be a great evening. It's been a great evening so far, and it's wonderful to meet you. So
I'll be joining you in the fog too this year.
You will?
Yeah, my 3rd year.
Oh, you have a death certificate.
Yes, I do.
You're exploring, you said.
Yes, I'm exploring.
Well, what kind of explorer are you? You don't have a shovel? You don't have a flashlight? How are you going to get anything done?
I don't know. I thought I was just going to mooch off of everything over here, but you know.
Well, you came to the right place.
Oh, wonderful.
Who knows
Good.
what's going to be inside?
Oh, I'm hoping it's skeletons or
Well, listen,
something oozy.
If there's something missing, I have to replace it. I'm sure you understand.
Oh,
It
no,
will
of
do,
course,
sir.
of course.
All right, well, fingers crossed.
I'll see you in the fog
I'll
later.
see you in the fog.
I'll see you in the fog. He's cool.
Honestly, the Keeper is such a cool addition, and I will say, probably the next new icon for Scary Farm, so I'm excited. Hey!
This is a scare stealer.
A scare
I remember
stealer?
this one. The screams. You were the one stealing the screams.
No, I didn't mean
I
to.
remember. I wouldn't forget
It's of
pigtails.
course I know.
Pigtails. I just have this one.
Yeah.
That way I can have 3.
Apparently we got an eerie piano player playing in the saloon. Spooky. We also have some of the drinks, including the devil's elixir being sold for tonight, but also so spooky, so much grace, so much joy. Way to go!
I'm tired.
We're going to attempt to get into the legacy store an hour before this event closes. If not, we're gonna head probably straight back to still look around and to marvel at things. Honestly, there's so much to do and do with so little time with this 3-hour event. Now, as soon as we were about to go to the store, they shut it down, which makes a lot of sense. It's an hour beforehand, so yeah. But look, other speculations of monsters. So we got 20 Forsaken. We got a clown too. Which honestly was not expecting. Hi! I love you! I love you too.
I lied to her just now.
Aww. Sadly, we could not get dessert. We got a dessert, but they didn't have any spooky at the moment. However, we had some nice eclairs. So, but the event is also starting to wind down. Pawn actors are starting to disappear from the streets. But also, Yes, I did not do the Legacy store tonight. However, I'll probably jump cut it. Get probably a little bit closer to just have it up here. So we're gonna have footage of me going to the Legacy store another day, such as, because it's the very next day and they've opened the Legacy store to the public. But if you had a ticket for the last night's events or the events you're watching at the moment, you get priority access to go into the store before anybody else if there's a giant line. But I got here as soon as they opened it, and so far it doesn't look like there's a line. So we're gonna go in, we're going to have a fun time because I've seen some footage, because it's not only a Legacy store, it's also a museum showcasing the history of the Knott Scary Farm. So we're going to have a fun moment in this little segment, even if I'm wearing something completely different. Let's go!
In celebration of its landmark milestone, Knott Scary Farm has creaked open the cemetery gates to its 50th anniversary Legacy Store and Museum. Taking place in the Farm and Marketplace Emporium, the immersive retail experience features exclusive specialty 50th anniversary merchandise fans will die for, while the museum presents historic exhibits highlighting Knott Scary Farm's frightfully rich past. Featured inside the Legacy store are tributes to Knott Scary Farm's horrific past, such as the Green Witch's House, Carnival Creeps, a cemetery filled with maze memorials, and a portion dedicated to the granddaddy of all scare zones, Ghost Town. The 50th Anniversary Legacy Store Museum is the ultimate celebration of Knott Scary Farm. You will also see in the museum an exhibit dedicated to two of the hosts of Knott Scary Farm itself. You have the wonderful Elvira in all of her glory with her costume and her unique couch. And then you have the one that started all, the one where if it wasn't for him, there would be no Knott Scary Farm. And in all honesty, there'd be no Mystery Science Theater 3000, as I've learned from the history of this event as well. Sinister Seymour, the man that is taking inspiration for our latest Scary Farm icon, the Keeper.
And we're back in my car. The Legacy store, so wonderful. It's vast. It's incredible. There is so much detail to this store, more than they showed the concept art at Midsummer Scream last month. There is tributes to mazes. There's tributes to so much of the history in there. There's even a mini museum that shows a couple of the hosts, along with some of the props that were used in old mazes scattered throughout. There's a lot of merchandise, and I do mean not a lot, a little. There's a lot of merchandise this year for the 50th. There's even a Loungefly bag, and even the 50th anniversary book, which I managed to snag myself a copy. There's also photo opportunities inside to take pictures in front of a couple cool marquees. There is so much to this store. And I did see the entranceway that they have to get from the Park Jordan Scary Farm into the store. It's underneath this giant spider, because there's still some shirts back there. And sadly can't really go through it because I feel like that there's still some merchandise missing. I couldn't find a Grimoire shirt at all this year like I did last year. And there's like a couple other mazes that don't have their merch for shirts. It's just stickers and stuff like that. But who knows, honestly. Maybe there'll be more when the store opens its haunt entrance side later in September. And now we cut back to the past to see where everybody is in the past. So let's go back to the past, shall we? And thank you so much for enjoying that Legacy footage as we're about to dive into the very last of this event has in store for us. But in particular, the lawman is going to hang Sarah Marshall for her crimes. What crimes? I don't know. We'll find out. They're moving us to the last of this event. Gaby, weren't we in this earlier?
I think so. I'm getting a little bit of deja vu.
Technical difficulties, huh, Gaby?
Maybe.
Wait, Gaby, what if the Sarah Marshall got the lawman?
women have won today. I support these women wrongs today.
Sarah Marshall did nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong. And I'm not being biased for being her maze.
She really didn't do anything wrong.
No.
What did she do at most? Ooh, scare people. She said not scary for her. What's she supposed to do? Stand around, twiddle her thumbs? She's doing her job.
Yeah.
I know you. Someone help me.
Where is she?
You don't have to do this. No, let me go. This is insane.
Oh, come from that.
Somebody help me.
Wait, I'm actually.
You don't have to do this. You're just going along with it.
Oh, I see.
I know you. Why won't you help me?
Burn in hell, Sarah Marshall!
Forget you, Sarah Marshall. Free her!
Kill her!
It's a witch!
Y'all ready for a hang? Good people of Calico, the time has come for us to end the misery that has beset our town. We have captured the witch, Sarah Marshall, and she will stand trial for her crimes. Bring forth the accused! Sarah Marshall, you are accused of the crime of witchcraft. How do you plead?
Not guilty. I'm no witch.
Liar!
This is insane. Some malady has infected your minds. I'm no witch. You must see that what you are doing is wrong. I'm innocent. You have no proof.
We have proof! Our crops have failed. Our children are missing. You are to blame. As judge and lawman of the town of Calico, I sentence you to hang by the neck until you are dead. We will have justice!
Foolish man. All fire and fury signify nothing. You are weak. You are nothing.
Yeah!
You got something to say, witch?
this evening's festivities. Please make your way to the Western Avenue gate to exit. It's time for you to depart. And we will see you in the
I definitely will say that Not Scary Farm is going to be a lot different this year. It's going to be crazy, it's going to be insane, it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to scare you in the fog this year. You can't forget Gaby was here for me. Gaby, what'd you think of the event?
It was pretty good. Like, you got your money's worth. There was really cool behind the scenes stuff. The food looked interesting for the most part. I mean, aside from, you know, the standard Knott's burger that I had, whatever. This hanging was really cool. A lot of the characters were bringing their A game tonight. Overall, really cool event. Had a good time, had a blast. Thank you for inviting me, Casey.
No problem. Again, you can follow Gaby's information all in the description below. Check her out. Like, it's so much fun. What is the pin?
It's a little cell phone.
Yeah. Oh, it's a cell phone.
Yeah, we're gonna walk to the west.
It's a cell phone with our caretaker guy.
It's the keeper. And look at this freaking art print we all got.
Melted Burt Reynolds right in the center. I love him.
All right, and with that, now that this journey's over, spooky art print, spooky. But thank you all so much for joining, and we're gonna cut to 2D me because it's late at night and you can't see me anymore. So take it away, future me.
Thank you guys so much for joining this video. I was able to churn this out, I think the quickest I've ever done for any of the vlogs, but I wanted to get this out, especially since this is haunt related. I'm going to be starting haunt soon anyway, and it's going to be a fun blast. Thank you so much to everyone for watching. Thank you so much to GhoulishGabs. As I've already mentioned in the video, please go ahead, check her stuff out. She's been doing wonderful video essays talking about theme park history, and it's just, they are such a delight. I also want to thank her friend Sai for joining us in wonderful shenanigans as well. And I also want to thank all of my haunt friends, my fellow content creators that I was able to see that night. If there's some people I weren't able to see, don't worry, I'll see you in the fog very, very soon. Now, if you do want to help support the show, you become a patron today at patreon.com/sniperproductions. You could be these wonderful, amazing Patreon producers. Oh, I actually said it right this time. Yay me! That are on the screen right now. I thank them all so much for their patience as well, as I'm going to try and get as many vlogs as I can edit it and put out. And then once I do, I can finally also start working on the next review, which it's coming. It is coming. It may not be until September, hopefully, but we will see. If you do want to follow me on any of my social medias, I recommend following me on Bluesky. I'm on Bluesky now, and it's still the same as it was on my original Twitter. Yes, I know it's called X, but I do not choose to call it that. It's still going to be Twitter. So if you do have a Bluesky account, please start following me over there. And I will make my Twitter last for remote. But I also recommend following me on Instagram. I've been posting a lot of behind the scenes stuff and me going to theme park stuff. Like I'm posting like little sneak peeks of editing this vlog for a chance. So go ahead and follow me on there as well. And if you do want to support me, if you don't want to purchase a monthly subscription fee on Patreon, you could buy a one-time use of some of my merchandise in my TeePublic shop as well. That's going to be on screen and in the description below. Honestly, thank you guys so much for joining me. Everyone have a great day and be safe, be good people, and I will see you all in the fog. Night, everybody.